begin tonight with a new development in the photo radar debate. The city is now halting all work to install new speed cameras as the Premier moves to ban them. But councillors are not ready to let the program go and are fighting to keep those cameras in school zones. CTV's Kimberley Fowler joins us live in studio with more. Kimberley.
Well, Patricia, the city was set to spend $1.7 million to install 24 new cameras this fall. Now, while some of the work has already been done, we're learning tonight that late last week, city staff instructed contractors to stop installing any new cameras until further notice. This is where one of the city's new speed cameras was set to be installed this fall. Construction at the Manotick Main Street site halted after the Premier announced a plan to ban photo radar across the province, a move not everyone agrees with.
It's been a big help. It's really slowed down traffic.
Nick Robinson lives across the street from one of the cameras in the glebe.
We've seen an improvement here on this street. It used to be a bit of a drag racing road.
Premier Ford calls the cameras a cash grab and says he's not backing down from his plan for a province-wide ban.
Over 80% of those surveyed were supportive of the automated speed enforcement cameras within school zones.
But councillors want to see them stay in some areas. Tim Tierney introducing a motion Wednesday calling on the province to allow municipalities to keep the photo radar programs in school zones.
We want to work with the government. We think there's an opportunity to show that we're very different, we're very fiscally responsible on this, and we're using this program for what it's intended.
50 of the 60 cameras operational in the city have been installed in school zones, and the city is planning to install 24 more of them across the city this fall. Like this camera recently put up on Fisher Avenue, a city source confirming to CTV Ottawa, it, along with the other new cameras, will not be turned on after the Premier's announcement, and all installation work is now on pause.
I don't agree with Premier Ford on this. I say that respectfully. We're not going to agree on everything, but on this we disagree.
Mayor Mark Sutcliffe says he hopes the Premier changes his mind.
I see the evidence, and the evidence shows that speed cameras are effective. They reduce speeds in school zones and in other places where they've been deployed.
The Ontario legislation would require municipalities to replace the cameras with large warning signs, flashing lights, and speed bumps.
There's pros and cons to both situations, but in the big scheme of things, traffic cameras serve a purpose.
They work. They're evidence-based. I have been caught by it, and it sucks to pay it. But also now I know to be more careful. So I think they're worth it.
While the province will not pay municipalities for the cost of removing the cameras, Ford says new legislation will include compensation for those municipalities to terminate contracts already in place to install them. Now, Tierney's motion will be debated at the next council meeting on October 22nd.